Good morning and welcome back to the landing where things are always happening. First, I have a confession to make. I have not finished my rocking chair, but I'm not going to torture you with it. You see what the end result will eventually be, except for I am not happy with the little blanket I made. I mean, I'm happy with it, but it's not what I don't like it on my chair. And so I use something else, as you see, because that's what I do. I'm always crocheting something. And what I have to show you today is a gift that I made for my cousin. It was a special order. I don't do very many special orders because I tend to not be able to follow patterns. So I kind of make it up on my own. And she knows me. So she gave me liberty. She gave me the measurement she was looking for, and she gave me the colors. So everything else was my choice. And I can follow a tutorial. Now, it's taken me many years to figure out I could use a tutorial. Now, my most recent was for my cousin. I have not mailed it to her yet, so I hesitate to show it to you because she says that she and her brother, my cousin Steve, shout out to my cousins, they're down in North Carolina, but I'm so excited to show you, and it was such a pleasure for me to crochet this thing. This doily, and I followed a tutorial to accomplish the goal. And even then, I did not do the entire tutorial because the one they were making was going to be a lot bigger than what she wanted. So I have done that. I have it packaged. It is ready to take to the post office and mail to my cousin. And the other thing, I enjoyed that so much, and when I ordered that yarn, I spotted some other yarn, wool, 80% wool, 20% nylon, because that's sock knitting yarn, and I decided I wanted it because it was green. It was all the shades of green, as you will see. Goes from dark green, almost black, to yellow. And I am making what they call a hexagon sweater. And I've taken photos of it, little videos of it along the way. It is not complete. The reason it's not complete is because I didn't order enough yarn. I still need more yarn. So I'm waiting until I can get the yarn. I almost did a whine. Oh dear. Let's don't whine, Betty. I read through my journals yesterday, and there was the comment that I got about the big whine. So y'all may not have noticed, I try not to whine too much when I'm on here anymore. That's why you didn't see me for 2 weeks, because it would have been a bucket of wine. It rained and rained and rained. And when it wasn't raining, it was dark and cloudy. So I didn't have power coming in to charge my batteries, and everything was just difficult. And it was cold. I was unprepared for cold. Actually, I was prepared for cold. I went and got my woolies. I wore my woolies for a week. It was cold for a week. I'm talking, our high temperatures were only in the 60s. Nighttime temperatures, I had to close all my windows because it was so cold. And 2 of those days, I was so cold, I ran my little buddy heater. So it's propane, so that I could be warm. I have done nothing outside. Could not, I have a confession to make. My rocking chair is really not finished. It was almost finished. I went to the store, like I said in the video, I was going to go buy more paint. all they had was black. And this is not black, it's brown. And I really liked it. So I wanted it to be a dark brown. So I ordered some from Amazon. Then I had to wait for it. And honestly, since that day, it has been raining, cloudy, and so humid that everything is damp. Everything in my house, my bedding, my clothes, everything. Powdery mildew growing everywhere on things. And it's just, wow. Stop whining. Anyway, we've recovered from that. I've had 2 days of sun. So I was letting things dry out. And I started with, I wanted to repaint the top of this cabinet because and I knew that it wasn't going to hold up. I was waiting. So I wore off the top finish of it. And then, as you will see, so after I wore off the finish, then I decided to paint it. So I have put even the second coat on this morning. You'll only see little bits and pieces of me painting it because I'm dressed for summer and for being in the house, not for going out in public. Y'all are my public. So you'll only see little clips of it. But I have painted it once, let it dry, sanded it, and I'm waiting for second coat. Now I did turn off the fan so I could record a little better for you. And I'm waiting for that one. And it finally has there's still a tremendous amount of humidity, but it's not as bad as it was. And I want to share a discovery I made. And I had heard this, but I had not tried it yet. But Molly told me that apparently vanilla extract is a good mosquito repellent, bug repellent. So I mixed me up a bottle this morning and sprayed it on myself when I went outside. Speaking of dampness, and there's a whole lot of mosquitoes out there. And oh my goodness, I was out. What was I doing? I went out yesterday to do something. Oh, I'm tagging the dead trees so that my neighbor, I'm going to pay him to cut them down and cut them in pieces and stack them in my woodshed. So I was just out tagging them. There's 4 or 5 of them out there. And so I was wrapping yarn. By the time I got back in, I had bites all over my legs and my upper body and 2 or 3 on my arms. But I use a ointment that my daughter Emily made that has the weed plantain. You know, the ones that grow little tops on them, and we used to use them like shooters when we were kids. Well, if you take those leaves and you extract the oils, it makes a wonderful salve. Now, back to the vanilla. It works with, it's what I call natty bugs, and they're everywhere. And so I put it on this morning. I smell like a cookie. But it kept the bugs off of me when I was out walking Buddy. I have also worked on my boho cover. I was working on the embroidery. And I think I showed you the very first steps of it. And I've covered as much I think that I'm going to do on the front. And the back is a project for when I run out of yarn on my hexie sweater that I'm making out of the green yarn. I'll go back to embroidery while I wait on more yarn to come. The sweater is, let's see, 4. I bought 4 skeins and I need 2 more to finish it up, but I'm so happy with it. It's very pretty and it feels wonderful. It's got this beautiful drape and the whole bit, but it's a cardigan and it's wool. So it's going to be I'm hoping, my go-to sweater that I will finish up in the next weeks. Right. And I am behind schedule. I don't think I'll ever get ahead of schedule like some of these wonderful YouTube channels. Would y'all like to know the YouTube channels I watch? I'm going to put the link to my grandson's new YouTube channel. And he's really trying, he's going to grow it. And it's not just him. The whole family's working on editing and going in the background, doing all the things and promoting and all that you do when you want a big YouTube channel. I, however, just wanted a way to communicate my heart to my friends and to encourage my friends. And that's what I long for, is that by doing the things I do, that it encourages you to continue doing the things that are on your heart to do and not give up. Because some days, y'all, I give up. I don't show you those days when I am at my worst, where it's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to pray. It's hard to read the word. Everything feels like a burden. And then when the weather's bad and there's no sunshine, I get really discouraged. And so I have to tell you that I get discouraged. I'm not telling you so that I can just have somebody to whine to. I need to tell you those things so that you know that I'm here. I'm still doing the things, not because it's in me to do them, because Father Elohim gives me the strength, the courage, and sometimes the wisdom to share with you what will encourage you to keep on keeping on, as we used to say back in the 70s. So I guess that's all for today, because I'm going to keep it as short as I can so that you will get it by Wednesday. It's the least I can do. I love y'all, and I hope that you have a very blessed day. And I followed a tutorial.
May the road rise to meet you and the sun kiss your face. May there always be a miracle waiting just to bless your day. Life won't always hand you roses. Don't let it get you down. Keep your eyes on what your goal is and your feet on solid ground. Take this with you where you go. You are love, love, love.